So I chose to be a psychologist because I've always been very analytical, I guess, about people's behaviour. I have a real curiosity and genuine interest around why people are the way they are, why people do things the way that they do, and I think that naturally translated into mental health. I think that I always want to try not fall into assumptions and really be curious about people and their stories. I love people's stories. In terms of what's the best thing about my job, I think one of the obvious things is when you notice a client have this light bulb moment. I love when something kind of clicks over for the client and that their own introspection and their own analysis has finally led them to wanting to think and behave in a different way. I think I also really like being a psychologist because it's a profession that isn't about following a single formula. It's really complex. Everyone you see is going to be incredibly different, and because of that, some of the times you really have to follow your gut reaction. And in a society that really, I guess, emphasizes rational thinking and following formulas, I really like having the space to follow some intuition. And because of that, you often have to be self-critical, and I think that leads to some really good development. So you develop as a psychologist alongside your clients, which is really nice. And as for what a psychologist really does to help someone, I think, for someone going through significant difficulties, a psychologist is sometimes one of the first places where they feel truly safe to say all the dark things that they want to say. And not only is that tolerated, but that's accepted and that's valued. I guess psychologists also really guide people in their thinking and behaviour. And it's really also someone that they're a bit accountable to. So they have to check in and see if they're doing the things that they say they want to do. So yeah, I think that's what a psychologist is all about.